Yeah. Good looking out there. Yeah. Ha, it's Flav, you heard? It's Flav. Check it, I had to get what I earned. It's my turn. Welcome to the show. It's Trenton's Tavern. Yeah. Ha, that's how we doing it. Welcome to the show, y'all. Enjoy.
You want to go ahead and say that to the people? That you don't have drawers on?
I don't have drawers on. I'm wearing basketball shorts.
Oh my God.
And I shaved.
What did you shave, David?
My pubics.
This dude is weird.
Socks
Well,
and all.
anyways. All right. I guess that's how we starting the show. I guess that's how we starting the show off. Welcome back to the show, guys. This is episode 19.
Yeah.
And we back. As y'all can see.
Wait, can we pause? And
I got.
congratulate for the 19th episode.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Go
fact.
ahead, clap.
You already know how it is. Golly.
19 episodes in, man.
Yep, 19 episodes in, so yeah.
How many subscribers you at now?
Oh yeah, I'm at 233.
Hey,
I just got like.
233. Let's go.
I knew this was gonna be weird.
Let's go.
And y'all know what I do. I gotta set the mood. All right. So, huh? Whoa.
No homo.
Wow.
Pause. Major
Whoa.
pause. Hey. Major pause on
Whoa,
that.
man.
Major pause.
Go ahead. There you go. All right. So yeah, thank you for all of the support thus far. 233 subscribers. Episode 19.
Yeah.
This is the episode I told y'all that I was trying to do with these two, but they so busy. Actually, David just put his phone down from cussing somebody out. Like literally, he just put his phone down from cussing somebody out. So yeah, they be taking care of business, and they got mad kids, and this one pregnant. Y'all can't really see her belly right now, but she got a little basketball like this. She coming. What's the baby name? Amira what? Y'all
Faith. Amira Faith Freeman.
We changed it like a couple
We
times.
did change it like 20 times.
Okay, well my niece is coming soon. When? What she do?
April 16th.
April 16th.
Nah, she coming next month.
She'll be here before that.
She will be
That's
here
a
next
fact.
month, end of March, I'm telling you.
So yeah, she'll be here soon. And this is my brother Dave. If y'all have met him, I'm not giving him an introduction because y'all know how stupid he is, and he's the one that I was trying to. He's the one I've been trying to get on here. So I did Tori or I did Jared, I did Kara already. So I got to get Eric, which is gonna be
Hard.
and Tori. I got to get them two on here, and then y'all would have met my siblings on my mom's side. So this is David. This is his wife Shae. Wife Shae. And I wanted to do this episode because this is the youngest married couple that I know. You know what I mean? So I have a few questions for them. And first of all, I'm gonna let them tell y'all about themselves, but I just wanted to introduce the show like I do and say thank you for all of the support thus far. You know what I mean? So getting right into it, this is topic of the day, and we about to get into it already.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So, like I said, what y'all gonna do is you're gonna tell the people about yourself and stop looking so scared. Cause you knew you was about to come on here.
Right.
So
She knew since this morning. You should have been thinking of
you
something.
knew
to say.
something. You knew. Y'all have known longer than that.
It's been like 2 months. She
2
did.
months,
She
at
just
least.
said today. And he asked me like 2 months ago to
On
ask to do the
Snapchat.
video. I don't even know what it was about, but he said
Mad
no.
long
Like
long
2
ago.
months.
So
2 months.
yeah, I
But a
don't
lot
know.
has happened since you.
No, a
had.
lot has happened. So we about to do that. So go ahead, Shae.
Yeah, Shae.
Tell the people about yourself a little bit.
Shae Lino.
Tell her where you from. I call her Shea Butter Baby.
Shea Butter Biscuit.
Wow.
I'm from Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
but pretty much raised in Detroit, Michigan, and here.
Go blue. That's all I got to say. How old are you?
21, almost 22.
She young.
Mm-hmm.
That's young.
My birthday's next week.
When is your birthday?
February 12th.
What you doing?
She
You
don't
can't
know
I
get-
don't know.
you
He
can't
won't
get-
tell me.
You
She
can't
don't
get.
know yet.
Oh, you
He
got
won't tell
something.
me.
You don't know
I'm
yet.
scared.
You can't get turned though because you got the baby.
Yeah, but
You
he
can
still
get
won't
turned
tell
other
me.
ways.
He won't give me no hints.
Whoa. We don't want to hear about.
What?
She can get turned. Yo, all right, you gotta relax, my
He got
dude.
issues.
Yeah, he do got issues. That's it. That's all you want to tell him.
What do you like to do when you're off time?
Yeah, tell him some hobbies or something.
So that's your dreams. What do you want? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Mm,
Because you got time.
That's a fact.
I mean, all I do is take care of the kids, really.
Mhm.
I like to draw and write.
She's a very good writer. She wrote me a small little paragraph of how she felt about me. I was like, this, like
He said, "Did you get this off the internet?"
I swear, it looked like she copied and pasted off the internet.
Oh, you
I
right?
was like, "No."
Nah, she got
I didn't know
skills.
that.
She got skills.
That's what's up.
She a poetess.
So what you plan on doing? Opening a store or something? You just told me you want to open a coffee shop before we turn this on. Why are you shy now?
I'm not
That's
shy.
how she
That's
is.
corny,
I'm
yo.
just quiet.
We be recording on my phone when we go out to eat, and she be
That is
talking.
so corny.
I'll show you some of the videos we made when we
They're
got to eat.
terrible.
That's
All
how
right.
she is.
Anyways,
I was trying to let you say anything because you know this long-winded. He bought the. David's
about to
gonna
go
try
for
to
like
take
3
over the
hours.
show.
Right.
Like, so I was trying to give you something, but if you done, it's cool. That's it. Okay, that's Shea Butter, baby.
Shea Butter Biscuit.
All right, so David, go ahead. Tell them about yourself.
You know me, 1, 2, 3. I'm from Syracuse, New York.
Facts.
Syracuse.
Facts. Stand up,
Hey,
that's you.
hey.
Stupid.
Basically came here. We've been here as long as I can remember.
Yeah,
We've been here
it's
for a
15.
minute. Yeah, we've been here for a minute.
We've been here for a minute.
Right now I'm a district manager. Right now,
That's a fact. Excuse me.
I had a kid this past year, Anna, call her sauerkraut.
Sumo.
Sumo.
Soup.
And now I went from a family of 1 to a family
Of
of
100.
100.
This nigga
She
drive
got
a,
to-
he just pulled up in the soccer mom.
It's
van.
the freshest soccer mom mobile you will ever see in your life.
I
That junk,
forgot.
it got horsepower.
I
Oh my
forgot
God.
that. I was like, "Where's David Carr?" And then I seen you pushing. I was like, "Oh, he got a family now."
he
Listen.
drives that car more than me.
I bet you he
Listen,
do.
Like, he really
That's
does.
my son got soccer at 3:30, but my daughter got dance practice at 3:35. That's that kind of car.
He got the straight soccer mom. Joke.
I'll be floating. But just to keep it short, I'm a family man now, taking care of my family.
That's a fact.
Right now, we just got married, December 9th, the exact day, around 7 something. It was like 7:12, something like that. Yeah, I work a lot. She hardly works at all now, so it's a life-changing experience. Just trying to get used to it.
Word. That's what's up. And he's the one that made my intro.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
He,
sure.
he made
for
my
sure.
intro, and he
sure.
made the beats in the background that y'all hear too.
Mhm.
That's all him. So
You hear that? Wait, shh. You can probably hear it right now. You hear it right now.
That's
I
a
made
fact.
that. I made that.
all right, cool. So with that being said, you are the second youngest.
Yeah.
It's Jared, then you. Yeah. Tori, Kara, me, Eric. Cool. And somehow you managed to get married before me. I don't know how the hell that happened, but I thought out of all of mommy's kids, I would be the first to be tying a knot, but you did it before me.
Even last year,
Congrats.
I got married in December. Last year in like October, I didn't even think I would ever get married.
I'm just saying. It was spontaneous, but God works in mysterious
ways, man.
So, all right, I got 5 questions for y'all. Y'all don't even know what they are. Most of the time when I invite guests, I show them the stuff before, so y'all can tell me if y'all want to answer it or not. But I didn't even give y'all that warning.
I just told him I shaved my pubic hair.
This is a fact.
I'm talking about
This is a
anything.
fact. All right, cool. These questions ain't hard though.
Hey,
So
it's all show.
yeah, so I mean, y'all don't have to. Y'all can answer individually. Well, 2 of these questions are individuals, but with the other ones y'all can answer individually, or y'all can answer them as a married couple. Or
Nah,
whatever.
I want to say mine. She say hers.
All right,
She
cool.
need to open up
Yeah, that's a fact. And
like a mouth.
all right, yeah. Moving on. So all right. So my first question is, what made y'all get married?
I go first. So what made us get married? Oh my God. So we went through a whole bunch of stuff. We went through a lot of stuff that people usually go through after knowing each other for a long time. Like I don't even think we've known each other for a year yet. I think July or June will make it a year.
It'll be, somewhere around there.
But
like, that was at my birthday.
In November, we both got to the point where we felt like we've known each other for like 10 years, like 10 plus. And that's just like one, we both grew from the time when I met her until now. I grew, which normally is supposed to take about 5 years to get knowledge and turn into the person that you're supposed to be. I grew that much in the span of like 6 months, and it's only because of her. It was only because of her. Like just the person that I used to be was not a good person. I did some stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing, and just seeing how it affected her and seeing how it affected everybody around me, it made me change into the person that I am now. That's cute. I talked to her. Literally, this is what happened. We was in the my living room one day.
That's cute.
We was just talking. No, seriously, we was in the living room one day. We was in the living room one day.
He was sitting down on the couch and then just got up out of nowhere and was like,
"Let's get
look." No, dude, say what you said. I don't even remember what he said.
I said, look.
I was confused. I thought he was joking.
Because he played too much.
Yeah.
So you never know when
this is the thing, though, like, because when I first started talking about, we was talking about what we going to do, moving, and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. But at this time, we've been going to church for like 2 months. And we're like, okay, we're trying to change our lives. We're trying to like stop having sex before marriage, blah, blah, blah. We tried as much as we could. The Lord forgave us. He knows our heart. And it's like, we tried to change our lives, but it's like, how can we say we're changing our lives, but we're still about to go right back into what led us to live the lives that we were living in the first place? So the first question that I had to ask myself is, am I just doing this because I don't want to commit a sin? Right. That is not a good reason to get married.
At all. That's
so
a failure.
That was the first question that I asked myself. But before I even talked to her in the living room about it, I was contemplating it for like 3 months straight, like just constantly praying, like, man, I don't know, what am I thinking? I woke up one day, 3 months prior, was just like, I might marry her.
I mean, you know they say when you know, you know. You know,
but it's like
when he stood up, he was so nervous.
Like, but like, I'm not nervous about anything. I'm never nervous about anything. Like, even when I was younger and I had to drum in front of people when I first started playing at church, wasn't nervous. I did the talent show, drumming in front of the whole school, wasn't nervous. Did Mr. Westland, like a men's beauty pageant in a way, in front of the whole school, not nervous.
He dressed up like a girl.
Seriously, I dressed up as a cheerleader.
Woman.
Like I was not nervous at all, but I was nervous at that point. And then it was just me and her, and that was the dumb part. I'm like, why are you nervous?
He just kept looking around.
No, I think that means it's real for real.
It was. That means, so I was talking to her and I was like, listen, man, what I'm thinking is we just gonna have to do the deed. We're gonna have to get married because I want to move in with you. I want to spend my life with you. You changed me as a person. I've never felt this way. I've never even wanted to become a better person for anybody. You the person that did that for me. We need to get married, and I want to get married ASAP.
The crazy thing is, I was gonna ask y'all too, like, how did he propose? Because I never knew whether you think was that the proposal.
That was basically the proposal,
and you just said yeah.
I was laughing. I was on the couch
laughing. She was laughing. She laughing because she thought I was joking.
He does play too much, and you never know when he's serious.
I was like nervous, but at the same time, I thought he was joking. So I was like just giggling, laying on the couch.
And I told her,
and
I was
we
like
literally just got off the phone with somebody from work, cussing them out probably. Who knows?
Probably.
And then he like stood up out of nowhere, and then he just kept saying different stuff. So I really thought he.
But I was saying stuff that made sense because I've been thinking about what I said. I was like thinking about it for like 3 days.
He was like, so I've been thinking about this for like 3 days, and then he just started saying a whole bunch of stuff.
I was like, listen, we gon' like, you already know all my flaws. There's not a single flaw that you don't know. If you still want to be here, then we might as well make it work. Okay, I know all your flaws, you know all mine. We still here for some reason. So either we're gonna live in sin and not really change like we're gonna say, or we're gonna get married and just live a sinless life as much as possible. And then that made us talk about, how we really feel about each other and if we really want to do it. But it's crazy because, like I said, I didn't think about getting married until like October, and I got married in December. And it's like my whole life I was like, I'm never getting married. So it was like as soon as I thought about it, not 1 ounce of me was like, I'm nervous. Everybody kept asking me like, you're not nervous? Why you getting married? She gonna do this, she gonna do that. That's not her. That's not her at all. I went from being totally against marriage to as soon as I found the person that I thought I was ready for, and it was just like, I didn't even hesitate, no second guess. Not one time did I ever be like, maybe this is not what I wanted to do. From the point to where I woke up and talked to her till now, I have never been like, maybe this was a bad idea.
Well, I gotta say that 2 things. One, when you told me that you was getting married, I didn't have a bad feeling. Sometimes when your siblings and stuff, people
say
go see
something
you, you be like, dog, I don't know about that.
Man,
you know what I
don't
mean?
do that.
I
Don't
didn't
do
have
that.
a bad feeling for it, but to keep it real, the only thing I thought was, like, I thought y'all was rushing it a little bit, but
Because that's just how we are.
yeah, I mean, but other than that, it was like, when you said it, I'm like, word, if you're gonna do it then. You know what I mean? So, and another thing is, through all his hoeing and all of the stuff that he used to do, I've never seen David the way he is with you. I've never seen him interact with a female how he does with you. So something has changed. I'm still waiting to see how long this is gonna last. Because I still be like, David, I don't know. Like, I'm not fully committed yet to this new David. But I mean, I'm with it. We'll see how long it lasts. So, all right, cool. That was it. But so we're gonna move on to the next question, and the next question is, it's still early in y'all marriage because y'all been married since what, December?
Mm-hmm.
So what's changed for the worse or for the better?
What's the date today? Hey, 2-month anniversary today. It's February 9th. Hey.
You're ugly.
Let's go. 2
Good
months,
job,
we still
guys.
here.
Y'all made it for 2 months.
We haven't even argued yet or nothing.
Oh, it's the
It
honey.
says not gonna hit
It's
until
the
we have an
honey- yeah,
argument
it's
and
the-
I want to leave.
It's the honeymoon phase.
But I can't.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta sit there and
I gotta
duke
just
it
go
out.
to sleep and just.
So what's changed since y'all been married, if anything?
Priorities.
Everything.
Priorities, everything changed
Priorities.
Yeah.
already?
I mean, yeah, we got a house together.
We
That's
just
a
moved into
fact.
our own
I have to
house.
wake up and cook breakfast in the morning.
That's a fact.
When
before
you
he goes to work.
Take
I
care
got
of him and the
packaged
kids.
lunches.
That's the thing though, when you get married, stuff changes because and to get a little biblical, in the Bible, a wife is required, not a suggestion. A wife is required to do certain things. A man is required to do certain things.
That's a fact.
And it's by the Bible. And if you don't follow it, then you're just making your life 20 times harder.
Mm-hmm.
Like you make you like the Bible gives you a guide on how marriage is supposed to be. And it's like, a lot of people think marriage is like 50-50. Nah, it's 100-100. I'm giving all, you giving your all. It's like, and then sometimes it's gonna be 50-100. Sometimes the other person might slack, but you gotta be able to tough it out and pick up the slack when the other person's down. Shae has been pregnant since I met her. like we was talking for like 2 or 3 months, and then she got pregnant. Like, so I've been had to carry the extra weight, but it's not a problem because I love her and I love her flaws, even though I want to choke her sometimes. But it's like like without her flaws, I would not be able to love her for who she is.
There's a lot of that coming.
Without her messing up, without the things that we have to work through, we wouldn't be where we are now. So I appreciate and I love her flaws just as much as I love the things that I actually like about her that's actually good. So it's like how do you deal with that? So the transition from being married and then just dating is 2 totally different things.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 totally different things. Now our entire schedule changed. She's home 4 days a week. It's like 4.5 days now. Like, she's home like 4.5 days a week. She really only worked like 2 days, maybe. Like Thursdays is whatever. But like, she only works like 2 days. I do all the working. So that's transitioning from me not always being with her like we used to when I was on salary, and her having to focus on the kids. She made me lunch now, and man, do I tell you, I appreciate those lunches, man.
It's the little thing.
Man, those lunches
tell you.
is like 5-star restaurants. I did not know that I like ham and cheese and barbecue sauce and ranch. I didn't know that.
You, if I could
I
go
didn't know.
If I could go back to like when mommy used to pack our lunches,
I didn't know.
When we used to go on field trips, our lunches used to be stacked, yo.
Everybody looking at us like, who your mom is?
Exactly. Like we had everything we needed in there, yo. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I missed that. So my wife, she gonna have to do that or better. Like, cause she's gonna be like, that's gonna be one of her main things. Cause right now, I go some days without even eating. Just because I sleep all day, you know what I mean? Like, and I just get up and go right to work and blah, blah, blah. But I'm trying to tell you, man, like, it's the little things when you have somebody that make you appreciate the little thing in life.
I did not know that I like cuties that much. Little small little oranges, man. She always drop one in there.
He's like, I gotta eat healthy. So he'll pack 2 unhealthy things and then a cutie. Like, that's not. I was like, what do you want? A brownie, a bag of chips, 2 sandwiches, and a cutie.
It's a lot, man. It's been fun though. Like, a lot of people look at marriage and like, oh my gosh, like, but like they go into it for the wrong reasons. That's why it sucks. So when you go into it for the right reason, it's actually fun. You get to work around the schedule with each other, joining the bank accounts, paying bills together, see how much you got. I actually love having the feeling of her not having to work. Like, she don't have to work. She don't have to. She can do stuff from home. She can do stuff at home while she's working with the kids. Taking care of kids is a job by itself. In fact,
24/7.
It's worse because you don't get paid to do it.
Right.
So it's worse.
And you ain't got a choice.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't take no days off, whether you're sick or not.
Right. So it's like I want to give her time and stuff like that. That's why all the working for me, I'm used to working. Before I met her, I was a workaholic. All I did was work 50, 60 hours a week, 130 hours on the check. Like, I'm used to working, so working for me is not a problem as long as I know my kids is eating, my wife is at home, everybody got a roof over their head, lights is on, of course Wi-Fi working, gotta play the game,
gotta have
stuff
Wi-Fi.
like that. So as long as I know all of that's cool, that's probably been the biggest transition, is working as hard as I do for somebody else. And I don't really even get half of it, because once we get everything together, all that money I make is just, hair and nails, all that stuff is gonna go to her.
Well, the thing is, like, I think the problem with today is there's no respect for God, number one, and number two, there's no meaning behind the word marriage.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody disrespect that word. Like, yo, like, I know people that move and you wouldn't even be able to tell that they have a wife and kids if you didn't know who they was. Like, that's how they move, because there's just no sanctity in marriage anymore. So when you do it for the right reasons, it is supposed to be something joyous. Like, that's like the finish line, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to just date for their whole life? Like, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I like having my space, and I like, you know what I mean, every once in a while, I just can get up and go. But being single and not having nobody, it's corny. Like, it get corny mad fast. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm always by myself.
Always by my damn self. Like, yo, I was choking the other day. I was like, damn, I wish somebody was here to pat me on my back. Like, if I die, like, my family ain't gonna know they won't know for a few days. You know what I mean? Like, Eric might know because he hit me up every day, but he probably wouldn't know. He'd probably just be like, oh, he just sleep. Like, I'll be in here dead, you know what I mean? Like, I just need somebody to pat me on my back every once in a while. But it's cool. I'll get there too. So, all right, that was David, long-winded. I didn't know he was gonna answer these questions so mature.
I got so much to say.
I thought this was gonna be the funny episode. He being mature.
Nah, this
is like the best informational episode so far.
Nah, this the thing though. I just started doing like presentations and stuff like that. I've been, because with my job, I basically just made up a new entire system that we're using for the entire company. So I'm working on getting presentations and stuff together. So I'm learning how to
articulate yourself.
Articulate.
Use your vowels.
Yeah, so I'm working on that.
All right, cool. So moving on to, this is not right when they mark these check marks, but okay, this is question number 3, and I think this one is going to be for Dave. So they have like the best of both worlds. They got 2 boys and they about to have 2 girls.
And we're done after that.
No more kids after that.
We're done.
They're lying.
No,
look
done.
at her face.
I'm done.
They lying. What y'all want? You want how many more you want?
Just one.
No,
she don't.
No, she don't.
She produced boys.
No,
and
she don't.
You produce girls.
No, I produce girls, and it's coming out of my testicles.
The shaved ones.
The shaved ones.
Maybe if you shave it and do
they're gonna be colder.
It might be a boy.
Because it's gonna be colder.
See?
That might work.
Because dudes can probably muscle it out faster when you get to that egg.
It
girls is like, it's
like
too cold
that.
today. I'm staying inside.
All right, so this question is for you, Dave. With the boys, what is your main focus on raising 2 young? Well, Marmar is like he like a mutt, or he Mexican and white and Puerto Rican. So he mad stuff, and then Mylan is just black and Puerto Rican. All right, so they black. That's all that matters. So you got a task of how do you raising 2 young black boys in America. So what is your main focus on teaching them as they grow up? Marmar mad built too. Like he mad brolic as a baby.
I was looking at him.
Every time he take his
shirt off,
this morning, like, why you so tough?
Yeah, I was looking at him this morning before I was dressing him. He was just standing there in his diapers. I'm like, nigga, lower your shoulders, nigga. What you doing?
He always just like mad tough and screaming at people.
Look like he was like trying to buck up at me. I was like, nigga, lower your shoulders.
I feel like he's too hard on them.
There's no
such thing.
There's no such
the
thing.
conversation from us just getting here.
There's no such thing.
But this is the thing though. Because I talk to Mylan probably the most out of anybody that he knows in his entire life. He will talk to me before he would talk to Shae. He would talk to me before he talked to his grandma. Mm-hmm. So me and Mylan have a connection because he understands the level and the standard that I set for him. And he knows that I won't let him go above that. So he tries to test me. He tries to go below that. And I get upset with him because it's not like I don't belittle him. I don't be like, you're stupid, do this. And I'm like, no, Mylan. All week, this morning, he was like, oh, I can't put on my seatbelt. I'm like, Mylan, all week you've been putting on your seatbelt. You didn't ask me for help. Before I even sat up behind the car, your seatbelt was on. You said, look, Dave, you put my seatbelt on. We rode in the van 2 times out of the 3. So we get in the van. When he gets around his mom and his grandma, he acts like he can't do nothing.
Yep, that's how it happens.
Cool. So what? And I understand that. So I'm like, Mylan, he act like he couldn't put his seatbelt on for like 10 minutes. So I turned the music down. I was like, Mylan, put your seatbelt on. You know how to put your seatbelt on. You did it 3 times this week. I said some other stuff, and then what happened? He was like, blue click. In a heartbeat. Second scenario, Mylan, put your coat on. He has this thing of like, if he asks us to do something, we gotta do it like that. But when we ask him to do something, he won't take his time. And what I do is, a lot of times, even when he does stuff wrong, I talk to him. The other day, he lied about something. I told him to come here. He thought he was about to get whooped. I said, listen, you understand what you just did, right? He said, no. I said, you just lied. He was like, oh, sorry, Dave. And I was like, yeah, don't do that. That's not good. Mm-hmm. Okay, I sent him on his way. Me and him had a conversation about saying like why, or asking why, or like trying to argue with people and calling adults liars. We had a conversation. He went to Tam's house. He said, you lying. I got on the phone. I said, Molly, remember our conversation? He was like, yeah, sorry, Dave. I'm like, it's cool. Just don't do it again. I haven't done it since. So I talk to him a lot. But when it comes to the point of where I ask you to do something and you're not moving how I want you to move, I'm going to get on you after the second or third time talking to you about it. And I can't be too hard on them because the world that they're growing up into is way worse than the world that we grew up into.
That's why I was asking.
Because the world that we live in, they don't care. They don't care about nothing that he does at home. All they know is they see a black kid that's in public. Yep. They don't care. Oh, he had trouble listening when he was growing older. Yep. Oh, he had a speech impediment when he was 4. They don't care about none of that. All they know is that he's black and he's in public. That's all they see. So I'm trying to get them to be disciplined And I'm going to have to be hard on them on the little things, because if I don't, then the little things will turn into bigger things. And if he understands that he can't do this at home, then he won't. What you practice at home is what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do out in public. So if he's not doing the stuff at home, then he won't go out and do it. So at home, if I ask him to put his coat on and he's standing there for 10 minutes not putting his coat on, okay, that transitions into, you get older, I'm asking you to pay attention to school. I'm asking you to behave. I'm asking you not to sell drugs, not to do this. But
arrest.
Right, but you but you didn't listen as a kid when I told you to put your coat on. But as an adult, now you won't even listen to pay attention to school. You won't listen to a police officer when they tell you to do something, because that's a life or death situation.
Yep.
Don't put yourself around certain people that you don't that you shouldn't be around. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time can get you life in prison,
life or death, man.
Right?
That's a life or death situation.
In a coma,
yep.
or in a coffin. I mean, so it's like, it's little now, but when you grow up, it's gonna become bigger. So I have to be as hard as I can with the discipline and out of love. He knows how to love, because at the end of the day, he'll come upstairs. I'll be playing the game. He'll lay with me. He'll do whatever. Marmar goes to me before he goes to anybody, and I discipline him the most out of anybody. I'm always on him all day.
He a little grown man.
All day, I'm telling him no. The only word he know that comes out of my mouth is no. All I say is no all day. All day.
That's everybody.
But I'm just saying, like, all day. But at the end of the day, they respect it because they know that I'm doing it out of love. I never discipline Miley and never give him an explanation of why I'm doing this. I always give him the bigger picture. And a lot of problems that we have sometimes is like kids don't understand the bigger picture as to why we're doing this. Okay, Miles, you're only playing the game for 2 hours a day because you need to focus on school. School is important. You need to be able to write your name neatly. School is very important. Penmanship is very important. That's what I missed out on. My penmanship sucks. I write chicken scratch. It's terrible. So it's like he needs to understand that school is first, and if we let him play the game all day every day, he will never understand that. Therefore, school is always going to come second to homework, and it shouldn't be like that. So I'm hard on them, yes, of course. Any male that's in my house, I'm gonna be hard on because the world don't care. And I'm glad we learned what we learned at a young age, because if I didn't learn what I learned, I would not be where I am right now. If we didn't move to this side of town or move and then with him talking to us and stuff like that, she was super hard on us.
Oh, was she?
She was super hard on us. So in fact, she was 10 times harder on us than I am with them. So it's like, but we needed that, because if I didn't get that, I would not be where I am today. And you really understand that the world don't care about you. They don't care. All they know is they see your name, they look at your credit score. If both of those things suck, trash. You're no good. You're no good.
And we was born at a disadvantage because we black.
Exactly.
It's just a matter of the fact, like, being born in America as a black man is one of the hardest things to do, and we didn't ask for it, but it happened. So we gotta embrace it.
You good? Okay. I'll pay you back.
Thank you. I don't gotta die alone.
I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back.
I got the pat. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I like that answer because his work ethic and stuff is just transitioning over to them, and it's gonna make them better in the long run. So it's not really such thing as being too hard on boys. I know you have a soft spot for them, but you can't really be too hard on them, because I'm just like, one example that I had when he said about the coat is, if you ever seen Karate Kid, he was telling him to wax on, wax off, and he like, why I gotta keep doing this? You know what I mean? And then he took that training and he put it towards him trying to learn how to fight. And he like, this is how you block. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same motions. You know what I mean? This is how, but all of his, like, Mr. Miyagi's, he had him painting, you know what I mean? And all of that stuff. And he couldn't see the bigger picture right then. But when he started training him to fight, everything he was doing, it came to him and like, without him thinking about it, because he had been doing it for months at a time.
Without even realizing.
You know what I mean? Like, he was doing this, so when he tried to punch him, like, he just put his hand up. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing. So that's one. And two, like I said, with my mom, she let us, as kids, she let us run into stuff. David used to eat dirt. You know what I mean? Like, he used to take handful and eat dirt. You know what I mean? And she used to let him, like, you'll realize that it's not good for you. It's nasty. Even when we would go into the kitchen and like reach up and try to touch the stove, and she was like, "You want to touch it? Go ahead." Like, and she'll put our hand on it real quick. Like, it's hot. Like, never do it again. And we've never touched the iron, the curling iron, the stove. Like, it's just lessons that the little stuff that he's teaching is stuff that he got embedded in his life as a kid, and that helped him as he grew up with his work ethic. That's why he's such a hard worker. So it's not no such thing as being hard. And they're black. He has to be hard on them because, like he said, in the world today, like, and I feel bad for them because it's bad now, but it's gonna be horrible when they grow up. Like, it's gonna be terrible. So hopefully the lessons that he's teaching them, it'll transition over and it'll make them better men. So that was a good
if you just look at the grand scheme of everything, and you see the successful people that we see now, and you see people that's getting famous for literally doing nothing, kids think that that's the way to go, and that's not the way to go.
Yep.
And
that's instant fame.
Seeing who they're gonna grow up around, and seeing the people that I grew up with that didn't have parents that cared, seeing where they end up at, they doing the same thing we was doing in 8th grade. Yep. Like, seriously, and you don't believe it, but it's like, it's just an upgraded version of what we did. We would sit at home all day. Now they just sit at home all day and smoke weed. So it's just an upgraded version of the same stuff. And I would be damned if I let either of them boys ever be any kind of failure that I would never be.
Because, I mean, honestly, with them growing up in your household, that's our outlook on y'all. Like, how they grow up and how they act in public, they represent y'all every time y'all go out. That's why I say, like, my nieces and nephews and stuff, when I see them, if they not looking right and smelling right, I'm like, what y'all doing? Like, this it look like y'all don't care for these kids at home.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and even with my girls or whatever, like, I don't let my girlfriends go out the house with bonnets on. It's like, I don't care if you go into the store, like, put a hat on or something. Because you look crazy. You representing me. Like, y'all family now. Right. So you represent, if you go out in public looking crazy, all they gonna say is, you seen David's wife? You know what I mean? Like, and he gonna be looking stupid, like, nigga, you let your wife go out the house looking stupid? Like, and the kids, if the kids stink and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, yo, they don't take care of them kids. Like, it's always gonna fall back on y'all as parents. So, that was my next question to you is, it's the same thing. What was his main focus on teaching the boys? So you got 2 girls. So what's you got 2 black girls, and they gonna be pretty because they high yellow. So what you gonna teach them? What's your main focus on teaching the ladies? My nieces.
How to be women and take care of your priorities first. I've been doing like a lot of research and stuff, like on being like a Proverbs 31 woman and stuff like that.
She pulled out the scripture on him. I wasn't expecting that.
I have to do a lot of
I came home, she said it to me. I was like,
I don't know. It's just basically like, you're like, as being a woman, you're supposed to wake up before your household and do your church stuff and prepare the day for your kids and husband and stuff like that. I was watching like YouTube videos and stuff one day, and that came up.
Well, that's the thing. People don't read the Bible, and it's like it tells you a lot more than you think.
There's no respect for God anymore.
It tells you a lot more than you think.
31.
And it's crazy because as soon, like right after she said, right after she was talking about that, and we were talking about how the man's supposed to do this, how the woman's supposed to do that. And it's crazy because as soon as she said that, our lives kind of aligned up to how it was supposed to be right after we seen that. So it's like after we seen that, that's how I know what we're doing is what we're supposed to be doing. Because it's like, that's exactly how it lined up. Like, the money's fine, everything is fine. It just lined up to be like that. So
moving on to the next question. I'll read that verse when we get it, when we find it. This is like a double question for both of y'all. So as a married couple, what are some of y'all short-term goals and long-term goals? If y'all have any, which I know y'all have.
Go first.
Short term, you can do the short term.
I don't really have short term, I have long term.
Both of y'all? as a married couple together?
Yeah.
All right. Well, long term, we can do that.
Long term goals, we're saving to buy a house. So we opened up we didn't really open up. It was my account that we made our account to do checking and savings.
So y'all saving for that?
Yeah, saving to buy a house within like the next 5 years.
That's what's up. Because I want to get a house built.
Yeah, he wants to do that too.
In the next 5 years.
That's what we're doing. I would say short term is just catching the rhythm and flow of everything of the new lifestyle, and finding different ways to complement each other, as far as like just doing little stuff. Just keeping that always a goal. The goal is to always satisfy and take care of the other person, because if it's always a goal, then you're never gonna not do it.
That's a fact.
And it's so easy to get too comfortable to where you forget to do little things, especially when you see that person every day. But the biggest part of that is just holding each other accountable. And it doesn't have to be arguments, like, hey, we need to do this in a long time. All right, I got you tomorrow. Or I'll do it real quick, blah, blah, blah. Like last night, she was like, dang, you didn't rub my feet in a long time. I was working a lot the last 2 weeks. Like I was on like two and a half weeks straight. And I was like, okay. And I lotion rubbed her feet. She went to sleep. Woke up and was like, you didn't rub my feet. I was like, you went to sleep.
She wanted another one. She wanted a second one.
Like, what the heck?
All right, yeah. So that's what's up, man. So I got one more question, but in closing for that, before I ask the last question, I just want to say that I'm proud of both of y'all, and I'm happy that you guys took that step, because it's a leap. Y'all took a leap of faith, and y'all, I like how y'all doing things as a young couple, because like I said, y'all the youngest couple that I know. You know what I mean? I pray for y'all every day that it'll last long last. I pray for the kids and the guidance and all of this stuff, you know what I mean, that y'all need as parents to give them what they need to be successful. And one thing I want to say is, I know this, I've never been married, but I've been in relationships. And where people lack is, they stop doing the things that they did to get the person once they get comfortable. So one thing I want to say to y'all is, never get comfortable with each other. And y'all have to continue to learn each other every single day. Like, because people change every single day. The craziest thing to me is when people been married for like 20 years, 15 years or something, then one of them wake up one day and they just like, I want a divorce because I'm not attracted to you no more. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that is the craziest thing I've ever seen. All of my family on our side, all my uncles, Uncle Al, Uncle Junior, Uncle Leonard, all of my uncles that's married have been with their wives for over 15 years. My mom's been with my dad right now for over 15 years. So I don't know what it means to get divorced. You know what I mean? I know what it means, but that doesn't run in our family. So I think you kind of hit the jackpot, like with David, because that's just not in our blood. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, man. He has everything. He has all the support around him, and now your family. So his support become your support. Y'all know I'm here for y'all whenever y'all need me, you know what I mean? I'm always gonna be here for y'all. So, again, congratulations on the baby, and congratulations on the wedding, if I have not told you, or getting married, if I have not told y'all that. And, yeah, I'm proud of y'all, so, and thank y'all for coming finally after 2 months and doing this. So the last question is kind of centered towards David, but I've done it with Jared and Kara. You gotta rank mommy's favorites kids from who's first. Now me and Kara agreed that the grands are first.
The grands are definitely
Jay, Sissy, Anna, Mylan, Marmar.
Amir, they're all in one.
They're all one. They're all leveled the same. So
two?
After them,
two.
Who would be two in your opinion?
Now
that's what I say.
Now
the
last time we came together, I was on a very, very dark path. So I agreed to be last, but now I don't know.
You might have jumped.
I jumped.
I don't think so.
I don't think he did either.
She just texted me yesterday and was like, he don't like me. The only time he likes me is to watch his kids.
No.
We all feel that about David, though.
Nah. That's
all feel that about David.
Given. But you can't deny that I took a really bad situation and did the unthinkable to make it a perfect scenario.
No, that's a fact.
You can't lie.
That's a fact.
So from the conscious and mature decisions that I made, on top of all these stupid, dumb decisions that I made.
Okay,
in the past,
where did you jump to though? You're not above Jared.
I'm not above Jared. Jared's 1.
You're not above me.
Jared's 1.
You might be 3.
I would say
you might be 4.
I'm at least 3. I'm definitely above Tori right now. I'm above Eric. I'm above Kara.
Yeah, so
I'm above them. The only two,
me and you might be tied.
We might be tied. Only for the fact that not only did I get married, but I actually talked to Tam and I've been telling her everything about the person that I've been becoming, and
she might be proud of you.
The person that I'm becoming, that person's number 1. If I could do that, I'm not there yet, but me and her talk all the time. And the person that I'm becoming and stuff like that, the transition, me right now, I would say I'm number 3. I would put Jared, then you, then me, and then after that,
it gets blurry after that.
After that, I would have to say
Tori up there.
Tori, Kara, then Eric.
Oh, you think Eric last?
I think Eric last right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Kara thinks she last. I think me and Jared both agreed that
Why
Kara
would Kara be last?
She always last. Kara never moved her way back up.
That's facts. I
don't even feel like
she did.
No, y'all was boxing for
Kara
last
had a break for 3 months.
Yeah.
She had a break for 3 months. That's a good little vacation.
Yeah, that's a vacation.
That's 90 days.
That's a vacation.
Yeah, I'm lying. Tori, Eric, Kara. Welcome home. Welcome home, Bear.
It is what it is.
Welcome home. That's what
all right, cool, yo. So that's the episode for real. That's the topic of the day. And then, like I said, I'm moving to my favorite segment, sports talk, but it's not really a lot of sports on because I love football more than I do basketball, but I guess I can tell y'all what's going on in basketball. So today, around the association, we got Boston playing OKC, we got Memphis playing Washington, we have New York playing Atlanta, we got Chicago playing Philly, and Utah playing Houston, and the Clippers playing the Cavs. And the last game for today around the association is Miami playing Portland. None of these games are on TV, so I really don't care because I can't watch none of them.
That's crazy.
So, in college basketball, college hoops, SU won yesterday.
Are you serious?
And Michigan beat Michigan State. So I had a good day yesterday. But right now, I think Wichita State is playing Houston and Butler beat Marquette. Or no, Marquette beat Butler earlier today. And that's the only 2 games going on today. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's going to be sports talk. All-Star Weekend is coming up. The trade deadline just passed. I'm going to get into sports. Of course, March Madness is next month.
Ain't nobody make no big trades?
Not really. It wasn't too big of a deal. So I didn't say that. That North Carolina Duke game last night was really good, though. Duke won by who's your college team? Syracuse? Oh, yeah. I think they're good this year too.
LSU had a good year this year.
LSU won it all. Congratulations to them.
I'm serious.
Oh yeah, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl too.
And they came back.
Yeah, they did. I fell asleep during that game. And
it was like 4 minutes left. I was like, oh, they down. Oh yeah, they done before I came back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start covering. I'll start covering basketball heavy. Like I said, after the All-Star break, because that's when it gets serious. And then all next month, March Madness is coming up. So that's it for sports talk. Moving on to the next segment, which will be Cinema Sit Down. All right, so I've been watching some movies, yo. I finally went and seen Bad Boys 3. It is awesome. I'll probably go see Birds of a Prey this weekend, so I'll have a review for that next week. But what y'all all need to go watch, On Netflix, The Stranger. Y'all need to go watch The Stranger. Y'all watch the whole thing?
We watched that.
It's like 8 episodes of it.
What is it about?
It's about this chick.
Episodes?
Yes,
No,
episodes. It's about
There's
this.
a movie called that we watched.
Nah, not Strangers. I know what you're talking. It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that one. This show is about this chick. She comes up to people, random people, and she just tell all of their secrets. Like she the first dude she approached, she's like, "Oh, it's so beautiful that your wife is pregnant, right?" She is like, "She lying to you. She's not pregnant. If you don't believe me, I can show you I can send you the IP addresses. Check the Visa card for a purchase here. Blah blah blah." Like she got all this information. Like, and she was like, she faked her pregnancy. She never had it. She had it. That the miscarriage she had was fake and blah blah blah.
Oh
like,
my
all
God.
of this stuff. Like, and she was telling the truth. She know all this stuff, but the show is absolutely phenomenal. Y'all have to go watch it. It's called The Stranger. It's like 8 episodes. I think the episodes are like 40. It's snowing hard. Wow. Yeah. The episodes are like 45 minutes to an hour long. It's great. If you got HBO, you gotta watch The Outsider as well. It's about, all I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna watch it, it's about doppelgangers killing people. A double of people, and they putting the real people in jail because they can't find the doppelgangers. But it's awesome. It's a great movie. And I'm mad at Power. Power's trash, yo. It ended terribly. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, Tariq shot his dad and killed his dad. And that was the end of it. I'm mad at Power. I'm mad at 50 because that could have ended way better, man.
Tariq shot Ghost?
Tariq shot Ghost.
Why did
and now Tasha in jail.
Why did you shoot him?
Because he Tariq. You ain't never been my father. You know everybody hates Tariq. You know what I mean? Like, so he shot him. Supposedly he dead, but we'll see. I don't know.
That was the end of the season?
That was it. It was trash how it ended. It was garbage.
That was the end of the whole show?
That was the end of the show. There's a new show coming out like soon too. That's gonna be like Power Book 2.
Oh, that's why everybody was talking about. Oh, why do I keep talking about Power?
Yeah, it was garbage, yo. Like I waited like 7 years for it to end like that, or 5 years or something. Like it was horrible. But yeah, that's Cinema Sit Down. And the last segment that I have is the new segment, which is I don't know what I'm gonna call it, T-Tunes, My Tunes or something like that. I don't know. But this is where I give the viewers an album to listen to or a song to listen to. I do a song of the night on my Snap.
When you edit, do you put pictures of this stuff?
I can. So, because y'all my guests, if y'all got some music to tell them about, y'all can tell them. And if you don't follow me on IG or Snapchat, you might want to, because I do a song of the night, and I'll be having them tunes, because I'm the man. I'll be having them tunes.
There was a Rihanna song that
If you can tell them about an album, or you can tell them about songs. Kara gave them 2 songs.
I got 2 songs. It's a Rihanna song.
Hey, that's wifey.
It's a Rihanna song that it was on her. It was on her album, but I slept every time I see it. I would skip over it. And it's always them songs that you skip.
Yep.
It's always the ones that you skip. It's Rihanna "Close to You."
On what album? Oh yeah, that's my joint.
Close to You. Yeah, Close to You.
Yeah, that's my joint.
And then it's this dude Kara put me on too. His name
TCVVX.
Nah. Oh yeah.
He the truth.
Yeah, he the truth. His name is Sebastian.
Yeah, that's what she told him about.
Questions?
Yep.
Yeah, that song.
Kara told him about that. I downloaded mad like individual songs, and I'm gonna play all of those on like for a song of the night, because all of these are all new. So I'm not giving y'all nothing on here. I'm gonna let y'all just go listen to Rihanna "Close to You." You got a song? You don't be listening.
I listen to his music.
Of course you do, Shae.
I'm
not a music or a TV person. Really.
Oh, she listens to all the same music, man. Since the first day I met her, since June, I've been hearing the same tune. Seriously.
All right, well, we a music family, so you'll get into it.
We made a song.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of song? Like an album?
Hello.
No, I gotta hear this. I'm about to.
We didn't finish it all the way.
I'm about to play it.
It's terrible.
What you mean?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna give y'all one song to go listen to. Justin Bieber Changes. Oh, Justin Bieber Intentions featuring Quavo. That's the one joint I've been playing on repeat, kind of. That joint is hard, and I think his album is gonna be really good. So with that being said, as David pulls up this song that he's about to play, their song, that is the show. Thank you guys again for coming through. And if you haven't noticed, I told you I was coming. Upstate Clothing is here. I got a few kinks to work out before I actually start selling them, but trust and believe the merch will be on sale very, very soon. But this is the first hoodie. So I got some joggers to go with it too. But Upstate Clothing is here, man. I'm happy about it. I'm proud of the design and everything. It looks pretty good. I actually got to go talk to the people later, tomorrow, and figure out some other things. No. I'll tell y'all more about that. But yeah, this is my first hoodie. I'm proud of it. And with that being said, hit it, Jack.
Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey.
All right, that's too much. Oh, I almost forgot. We got to do cheers. I forgot about cheers. So this is perfect because I can send y'all off with cheers. I don't know how I forgot cheers, but it's good that I saved that to the end. Well, I got hip to these Bud Light Seltzers. They're so good. It's like Stelzer water, but they.
What?
All right, it's good. If you want to try that. This is what Shae's drinking. She's drinking Aquafina because she can't have nothing. So here, open your Aquafina. Me and Dave, we got the French vanilla, and we got the cola.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? So we making vanilla Coke. That's what it tastes like, and we gonna drink some. That smells good.
I already know what it smells like. That's my favorite. That's rude.
You can't get drunk.
He was already drinking the Applebee's.
Yes, Mama Shae.
You might get drunk if you
Mama Shae, Mama Sha, Mama Kusa.
That's the only stuff I drink is
Oh yeah, I'm a Ciroc boy.
Mama Shae, Mama Sha, Mama Kusa.
You want some of this Coke?
Sure.
I'm drinking mine straight. So, thank you guys again. This was a fun episode.
Yeah.
This is going on an hour. I apologize, but like I said, I give my guests time to say what they have to say.
Yeah.
And this nigga just made me lose. I don't even know what I'm saying. Thank you guys for coming. It's snowing outside really hard. I'm happy about that. I'm hungry. I gotta go eat something. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Cheers. Drink your water. That's good. All right. We'll see you guys on the next go round.